You're now listening to a Press Play Network podcast.
Welcome to another issue of NerdFlow. This is issue 93 of NerdFlow. Yeah, we here.
T-minus 7 weeks to episode 100.
Which is kind of crazy. And year,
no, right?
This is year 3? NerdFlow? No, 2.
No.
3? Yeah, 3. No?
You know, you gotta remember NerdFlow started on Hip Hop Rejects.
But we don't really count those episodes. Those are kind of like tester episodes. I mean, we officially started February 6th of 2000 and...
This year 3 because I was in Houston.
Yeah, so not last year, but the year before last. So yeah, we're going into year 3, pretty much. So
yeah, we're going into year 3. Put it that way, then.
Yeah, put it that way. Because the 3 years don't even seem right, honestly.
It's been a long time coming.
Yep. But
don't run.
But yeah, this is a Press Play Network podcast, of course. Please make sure you guys follow Twitter, IG, Facebook, all that good stuff. NerdFlow Podcast is how you follow and keep up with what's going on with NerdFlow Podcast. You can also send questions over to Ask NerdFlow. Haven't checked those yet, but still send them because, you know, ain't no running wrong with backlog and stuff. But you got NerdFlow art as well, and you can send all that over to nerdflowpodcast@gmail.com. YouTube channel, we're trying to get our official URL, so we kind of need y'all to subscribe, that type of thing. And yeah, we got the Facebook community going, all that good stuff. And if you'd like to be around like-minded nerd people, then you should definitely, kind of do that.
I know how to get our subscriptions up. I need to find a real fine chick, get her to do cosplay and just post twerk videos. We gonna get 1 billion subscriptions real quick.
He's actually right. He's not lying. I can actually agree with him on that.
Interesting. Okay. I have no parts in this. Okay.
She put on a Sailor Moon uniform and starts. She'll work up there, say some cute stuff. Next thing you know, she started twerking. Next thing you know, you're going to hear the subscription. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing.
I have no parts of this. But yeah. Teespring.com/stores/NerdFlow is how you get an official t-shirt, official NerdFlow merchandise. You get the throwback NerdFlow t-shirt. You got the new NerdFlow t-shirt. You got... T-shirts just say a bunch of nerd different stuff on it. Go check it out if you want to know more.
I know how we can sell more T-shirts.
Oh my God, how young?
Get a real fine chick to put on one of the T-shirts and model it.
This is very true, but yeah. All right. So a lot of stuff happened in video games this week. So a lot of stuff. So I think we should start this issue of NerdFlow out like this week started. And let's talk about Apex Legends, which is a game from the company Respawn, who did Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2 under EA. And we actually, like, Slick mentioned this, like, last week because it was a rumor that was going around the interwebs and all that good stuff. Huh?
I'm looking at Snapback just disappeared.
Oh, his connection must have dropped something. But yeah, so Apex Legends was like briefly rumored that the Titanfall developer Respawn was going to announce a BR. Now we heard announce, we didn't know it was going to launch and announce all at the same time, day and day. And yeah, that was the thing. They did like a 4-hour stream saying that, hey, you should go download this right before they show you the trailer of the game. And yeah, and it's good and it's free. And to me as a first person shooter, it got like, it's not like Fortnite, but it got like it's a battle royale, but it got more like a Call of Duty feel to it as far as being a first person shooter. Yeah, something like the mechanics in it are very, like the gunplay. One thing about Respawn, they got their gunplay down because I can't name nobody that I ever come across that said they don't like the gunplay in Titanfall, and it feels, very similar to that with a little bit of tweaking here and there. I know some people were complaining about, why there weren't any Titans, why there was not any wall running because it was supposed to be in the Titanfall universe, blah, blah, blah. And Respawn said they tested that. They tested doing those two things, and they said it changed the way the game played, not the way they wanted the game to play, and they wanted to be a little bit more strategic as far as with gameplay and all that good stuff. So which is why there are no Titans and no wall running. So, and I can feel that. Cool thing about the game is there's no fall damage, which I really do like. Because I remember the first time I fell for a long while, I'm like, oh, this is about to hurt. And nothing happened. So I liked it. But yeah, so for those who been hearing about this game or don't like battle royales or not into battle royales and stuff like that, because I'm not really a person that really partakes in battle royales, on a consistent basis. And this game hits all the spots, and it kind of hits all the negative points of what a lot of people dislike about battle royale games, which is one, respawning. So you can actually respawn your teammates and everything, and then in the situation, let's say if you just bleed out and die, they can take you have a player banner, and they have these respawn machines placed throughout the entire map, and you go find one of those. It will basically in a drop pods bring you back, which is really cool because if you're playing with a team of friends, you can't go to the lobby. All thing you can do is sit there and watch them either die or kind of help them out and do call outs. That's all you really can do in, let's say, like a Fortnite or something like that if you're playing like squads. So, but man, yeah, all in all, I mean, the game is, it's good. It's good. I mean, to be a free-to-play, it has had, I would say, probably zero issues being a day one launch game, battle royale, and they didn't have to do a beta, no demo, no nothing, just dropped it, and it's, they've been having 1 million. I think they said they have in the past, the first 3 days, they had 1 million concurrent players.
Motherfucker dropped a mixtape and an album in the same day and went platinum.
They like no promo.
No promo.
And like right now, they're like, last time I checked on Twitch, and I'm gonna actually pull this up as we're talking about this. They've been whooping Fortnite as far as like when it comes to the directory, and when it comes to the directory and Twitch, Fortnite pretty much rules when it comes to the directory. Now, case in point, this is the first week. We'll see how it works out when we give them like a month or whatever. But just to say some numbers right now, Apex is at 300K viewers. Fortnite is at 139, which is literally almost half of who's watching Fortnite right now. So
right.
Basically, double the people are watching Apex Legends right now. So,
and then this another battle royale drop. I think it's called Rail.
Yeah, Rim has been out. Rim has been out it's been in beta form for a minute though.
Well, when they dropped it, the actual game, they offered a free battle pass with it also. So, PlayStation was doing that this weekend. When you download RAM, you can download a free battle pass for it. And it's a decent battle royale game too. I just hate that I just feel like we finna get in this era where there's not gonna be nothing but battle royale games.
I mean, we're kind of already in that space as it is right now. For the team, the developer that does Realm Morales is the same team that does Paladins. Paladins is a hero shooter, very similar to Overwatch. For me, honestly, it is my preferred hero shooter over Overwatch. I just love how Paladin plays versus Overwatch, honestly. And I play Realm. I primarily play, when I do play it, I play it on PC. And in Realm, like it's always in the top of the directory on Mixer on Xbox. So it's like it has like a lot of people play on PC, and it's a really popular game on Mixer. I don't think you see it a whole lot in the Twitch directory a whole lot, but on Mixer it is like up there with PUBG when it comes to BRs on Xbox. But yeah, speaking of battle royales too, man, another battle royale that a lot of people haven't talked about yet that's supposed to be coming next month is the Battlefield battle royale mode that they're supposed to be launching after, of course, Battlefield 5. They said they're going to launch it in 2019. I know they gave the date of March, but I'm wondering if that date is still going to stand and that date is going to stick, because I haven't heard anything since they announced it, but I know Battlefield does have a Battle Royale mode coming in March.
Battlefield Battle Royale is PUBG, if you want to be honest.
I know you don't have Xbox, but PUBG has a lot of shortcomings in graphics.
I mean, I understand with the graphics and stuff.
Graphics and how it runs, man, is like a big part of how. Because on PC, you got a good read, it's gonna run properly. But like on Xbox, it's been, I don't know how it is since PUB has come to PlayStation, as like toward like December and stuff, like, because it came out I think like December 7th when it hit PlayStation. But like on Xbox, I've played it's on Game Pass and all that stuff, and it just does not run well. I mean, I have a regular one, but I've heard people who have Xbox One X's in it that's not running very good, which is kind of weird to be supposedly the most powerful, gaming console that Microsoft touts a lot of. So, but for that not to play properly on the most powerful console out there, that's kind of.
What I was saying that Battlefield Battle Royale would be PUBG. PUBG was the first Battle Royale where you could drive the vehicles. It has a more of a realism to it than say Fortnite did. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's
but Blackout, you got vehicles too, though.
Yeah, I understand that too. But I'm just saying, out of the Battle Royale, that's why I said PUBG was Battlefield. Because Battlefield allows you a lot of stuff to do in a shooter that you couldn't do in other shooters, as far as like the vehicles and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think with I haven't seen anything, at least far to my knowledge, have I seen anything with Battlefield 5 Battle Royale that'll be coming out really soon. But I'll say this much. They will need to definitely add the element of destruction in their Battle Royale to be different. They got to hang their hat on destruction when it comes to their Battle Royale to make it different.
Like they are in their games?
Yeah. That would definitely make it different than anything else. Because, I mean, Call of Duty beat them to vehicles, which we know Call of Duty's never done vehicles in any damn thing. And then when they do a Battle Royale, they chose to do vehicles. Huh? You
still can't use vehicles in the actual deathmatch.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, for them to do that in a Battle Royale, vehicles is not going to be the only thing. I mean, of course, Battlefield can take it one step up and do aircrafts, which they could take it to a whole nother level and do that.
Ooh,
But that's gonna be that's a whole nother
headache.
yeah, that's a whole nother headache of trying to kill somebody when a map is shrinking on you.
Man, somebody get a helicopter or a fighter jet and just fly over and dropping bombs on everybody. Like, man,
Yeah,
that's the headache you don't want.
that's a bad balancing issue. That's for sure.
Because you know it's gonna happen. They gonna sit it somewhere. It's gonna be on one spot on the board, and somebody gonna try to land there from the jump, and that's what they gonna do.
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, like I said, destruction would be a good thing for them to have in their battle royale. I think they should take a note from like because my favorite Battlefield was like Battlefield 3. I think it should be like in a city setting or something like that for it to be different. Because all the other battle royales like in these open country fields and these mountain top places and all that stuff. I think that should they do like in a city or something like that. Just have a different type of map that nobody else is doing when it comes to battle royale games. Let it have some verticality where you can land on top of skyscrapers and stuff like that. I don't know, just something to be different, to give you a different perspective from battle royales and stuff like that. So, then we got this week. We also got the Division 2 beta dropped this week as well. That came out. That started on the 7th, and I got a chance to play it I got a chance to play, and I'm still, of course, playing it at this today as well. I would say Division 2 is gonna be good. The reason being, gunplay is good. Gunplay feels a little bit different. I mean, it could be purely because of the weapon that I've been using lately. I've been trying to test out different stuff that I get, loots that guns that I get dropped to try to see as well. But gunplay is still pretty good. I also say 2 because for those who played Division 1 or haven't had a chance or didn't get a chance to get into the beta, what I will say is there's going to be a lot of stuff to do in Division 2. Not only do you have like your missions and your side missions that's coming from the main base, but now you have settlements and you have like people you can recruit to fight against this whole movement that's going on in the division and everything. So it's going to be a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, I was reading it was gonna be an open world. So that gives you some character too.
Yeah, so you got that. You got you have to give like food and supplies to the settlements that you end up capturing and stuff like that. So I know in the game, you would pick up a lot of like food and water and stuff like that from just like NPCs that will be walking around the city in Division 1, but you've never really had a lot you could actually do with that type of stuff that you would pick up. But you would give it to people that was like walking randomly past you that was looking for food or whatever, and you would get XP or whatever. But they kind of like changed that up a little bit in the Division 2. Other tremendous change that's a good definitely a very good change which actually annoyed a lot of people with Division 2 is when you run into these tanky enemies with armor and all that stuff. So now it's more if you do critical DPS on certain armor pieces, if you go up against a named boss that has armor on and you focus on, let's say, the face mask, and you're putting additional fire on it, then that piece of armor pops off, so therefore they're vulnerable. And then same thing goes for even if you hit them in, like, I think I went up against a named boss in like the first mission, and he had like on a face mask and a like a bulletproof vest. I aimed more for the legs, and I took him out a whole lot faster. So, because his legs was the only thing that didn't have armor on him, so I decided to shoot the legs and took him down pretty quickly. So, I'm actually glad that they don't, you ain't got to unload like 6 clips into one person to take him down, and it's not very, having to unload a whole clip into an enemy and stuff like that. Trying to see what else. That was something else I was gonna say.
I didn't get a chance to play the beta, but I'm gonna check it out. I was watching some gameplay online, and it seemed like it's gonna be, a great game this go round.
Here's one big thing. I know this is probably very minor and minute to the rest of other people, but you can be a light-skinned black person now from the character customization. Because in Division 1, you could not be a light-skinned black person. You only be dark-skinned black person. I had a problem with
that.
Well, goddamn.
My nigga excited they expanded the color palette.
Exactly, man. My character get to look like me instead of looking like the version of me that was in the sun all damn day.
Yo, so when PlayStation 3, remember when PlayStation first got they camera where you could play like 2K, Madden, NBA Live, something like that, and you could take a picture of yourself, and they try to make your character look like you. That was some of the worst technology Sony ever came up with.
Man, that was a 2K technology that still exists to this day. That is a 2K technology and an EA technology.
Cause man, when I tell y'all, when I saw the rendering that computer created of my face, I was just like, either I'm one hideously ugly person, or this is just slow technology. And then when I saw other people's, I was like, yeah, it's just slow technology.
Yeah. But all right, man, let's talk about I haven't played Kingdom Hearts, so Young, I'll let you take this particular subject.
I'm gonna let Briario take it since he already.
Yeah, he didn't beat it. I'm playing it right now as we speak, actually.
Yeah, I was playing it when we got ready to start. But I'm going to go grab a glass of water, and I'm going to let Briario start telling this. Briario?
Is this mic muted? Because this mic looks like it's muted up top.
Yeah, his mic is
muted.
There
you go.
I'm sorry. Hello, sorry. I'm having some mic trouble. Can I already establish like how I feel about playing it? The ending is not to be played with.
Wait, let me take my headphones out right quick. Hold on, wait.
More mic. Yeah, since we already kind of like established that I beat it, but hardcore fans who have really played and like gone through the same journey as I have to beat all the games and just be part of this big franchise. It's taking a toll.
Okay.
So what question do I have for me?
My question. Well, I already asked you this earlier, man. Like.
What's up?
I've literally, Briario's not the only guy I know that's beaten this game. A couple of our other friends have beaten this game, such as Steve and Thomas. They beaten it. This is Steve's whole thing when it comes to the end of the Kingdom Hearts. He said, and I quote by this text message, "Fuck Kingdom Hearts." So yeah,
salty.
That ain't just hell. Like these people that I'm talking about, they were actually in the live stream of the release night of Kingdom Hearts. One of them, Nick, that was actually posing with the Keyblade. He didn't beat the game, but he still saw the ending, and he's pretty much on the same level of saltiness as everybody else when it comes to this ending. Again, I have yet to see the ending myself. I refuse to go online to look at it, especially because according to Briario, I'm not too far from when things starting to get real in the game. Right now, I'm at Big Hero 6 World.
Like you have to play through all of that. It's a lot coming once you see like all the certain level of worlds, and you get into these cutscenes. These cutscenes is what's making the game like really interesting because like, bro, if you haven't like.
That's my gripe with the game. To me, there are more cutscenes than gameplay.
No, not necessarily.
I just load the game. It's in my opinion, I load the game up today, start playing it. I'm at Toy Box right now, but between like from the beginning with Mount Olympus, I want to call that place Traverse Town so bad, but what's called Twilight Town. And you know, getting the Toy Box, the gummy ship mechanics as far as flying, it kind of sucked.
Whoa, really? Well, it's not like number 2 with the gummy ship battles. Like, you're not opening like the pathway. You're just headed towards that. And you're gonna have to defeat a few. They kind of went with the route like this. You're going when we all played number 1. It's just more 3-dimensional, much more better, like 4D.
But as far as, I mean, getting into the story or whatnot, I just feel like it's way more talking and cutscenes than gameplay at the moment. So I got to get more into it. But, cause like at Olympus, I was just trying to play, but it just seemed like every time I went into a new area, it was more cutscenes and everything. It was just like, it wasn't really that much gameplay.
Well, you really put into like mission mode when it comes to these scenes. And, like, you can't really go to certain areas because like you have to look at the task at hand.
But I mean, I waited 15 years for this game, so I'm playing it. I'll eat it.
You're enjoying yourself, right?
I mean, it's okay. But, you know, like I said, I ain't trying to get into, I don't want to know what the ending is, because I'm probably going to be like everybody else, but, I mean, it ain't no big deal. I just had worse game endings, worse movie endings, so.
It's all just like mixed feelings because like I'm just shaking my head.
So, Briario, what would you say was the best keyblades you like using in the game?
Well, I to be honest, I really can't say which one is my favorite because in this game you have the opportunity if you work hard enough to like upgrade the one that you like. And we do get an ultimate keyblade. It's way different than the ones from like number 1 and number 2. As far as the looks concerned, but like you have to collect like a certain amount of ingredients and configurations in order to get to this one, and it's like a really big deal. Like ultimately, it's always going to be one of my favorites. But if I choose a keyblade, I have to choose a world. Like whichever world that I enjoy the most.
Well, what's your favorite world that you visited throughout this game?
So I'm gonna have to say the Caribbean.
I ain't made that far yet. Like I said, I just got the toy box.
I just beat it.
It's a beautiful place. I can say I enjoy myself in the Caribbean.
You really hated David Jones?
Like Keyblade style. I like.
All right. Well, we were just giving our opinions on Kingdom Hearts so far.
All right. Okay. So, also with the Division, coming out March 15th, you got Anthem dropping on the 22nd of this month. You got Destiny 2 getting ready to drop another expansion. I don't want to say expansion. I guess DLC. Season of the Drifter. And like right now, it is like really a crowded genre of shooter RPGs out there. And so I want to find out from the round table of people that we have here that are gamers. What would you guys be playing this spring? What would you be sinking most of your time into? Let's say that much.
I probably would say. Go ahead, y'all.
If there's another DLC for Kingdom Hearts, I'll probably be in Kingdom Hearts, but I think I'm going to be more involved in Anthem or the Division this spring. It's gonna be one of the two of those.
All right, what you got, Snap?
Man, it's I say it's about 3 games so far that's on literally my hit list. Jump Force, which I'll get probably by the end of this month. So to all our fans out there, be on the lookout for a review. Of course, MK11, mainly because I'm a fighting addict. And like Young, the Division and Anthem probably. So, and hopefully we'll have some great streaming content for you guys when it comes to those games as well. But yeah, I say those games alone on that hit list. I say all those games can probably take up most of my time.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be bounced between all 3 for the most part. I don't know what season of the Drifter holds in Destiny because they haven't launched a trailer yet, which I'll be getting there in a couple weeks, something like that. Division 2, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna spend probably once Anthem drops. I know I'm gonna spend a good month or so before grinding on Anthem before the Division 2 drops. So I'm definitely gonna sink some time into that. And in that month's time, Destiny will be dropping this new season of content. So I'll be jumping, probably balancing those 2 for the next 2 more weeks before Division drops. So, yep. Mario. So you have a PlayStation now. I won't propose the same question to you, but my question to you is, what game are you playing next? It should be Kingdom Hearts.
Why you gotta ask me this again, bro?
I know I asked you this last week. I just think now you should have an answer.
Hey, survey says he still doesn't have one.
like, okay, I'm gonna say this, I'm still new to the gaming scene. But I am interested in Jump Force though.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Like, keep in mind that actually comes out this week, on the 15th. So, hey,
it's like 40,
and on top of that, it has your favorite character in it.
It's 40
Deku.
characters in that game. I'm really impressed.
Oh.
But what I'm a little dumbfounded by, though, is like when it comes to the roster for Naruto, like I'm a little surprised of not just Boruto being in there, but Kaguya as well. So, I don't know.
Might have some. Might be able to do some fantasy matchups in this game. I'm saying.
I still have a slew of other PlayStation 4 games that I am interested in purchasing that have already come out, actually.
Okay. You should definitely jump on those flash sales. There is actually one going on right now.
Yep.
Let me pull up what's on there real quick before we head over to one last topic for the night. Let me see here.
They got the Division on there for like $9.
Don't they have Hitman up there for free, I believe?
Yeah, Hitman is PlayStation. PlayStation Plus. We got let's see, Fallout 76. We ain't talking about that game.
I think they giving away Fallout 76 for free too.
They might as well. Monster Hunter World is $25. That's a good game to get into. Let's see what else they got.
To atone for their sins, they
should. This should be Fallout 76 should be free to play at this point because their game community don't even care about patches that they drop because they know they ain't fixing it no time soon. That is the God honest truth, and I know the truth hurts, and it's Bethesda. And again, we gave them too much credit on the games that they did because they were literally undefeated when it came to like dropping games that were like good, and then they dropped a deuce. So yeah. But yeah, man. So one last thing in video gaming, Mortal Kombat 11 did their combat stream this past Tuesday, and they announced Kabal. So Kabal
and Devore.
And Devore was announced as well along the combat stream. Not sure when the next one's gonna be, but they're just gonna trickle out, revealing characters and all that good stuff. before MK11 comes out. So, anime topic we got on board for this week. Should anime be boycotted by the African American community for its portrayal of African Americans? Lack thereof, or just, because we ain't in anime like that. We ain't in anime like that.
Like if you're like an anime head like me, then it's not like a lot of black people in the most popular anime.
Man, we got what's the Black Samurai? What's his name?
Afro Samurai.
That's all we got, and we good with that. And if you want to count Boondocks, you almost can count Boondocks as anime, damn near.
But like the reason I asked that question is because everybody don't know the background behind a lot of characters. Simply Mr. Popo. Mr. Popo is not black. Mr. Popo is not a portrayal of an African American or a black person, period. Mr. Popo is a deity. He is no different than Kami, King Yama, King Kai, Dende. Dende did become a deity. He became Dende is a guardian of the earth. But I mean, like Mr. Popo is modeled after ancient Japanese, like 2,000 years ago deity. So I mean, 2,000 years ago, Japanese weren't worried about what black folks look like.
I think that's like the least of, like, to be honest, man, it's like if people are getting up in arms about like Mr. Popo, man, like y'all need to be like y'all just nitpicking. Just because he got blackface don't mean they were portrayed by Japanese to be black.
Like if you want to be mad at the portrayal of black people, then like y'all basically being Oprah and Tyler Perry right now. That's the reason Boondocks got canceled. Because they didn't like the way Aaron McGruger was portraying black people, which was what I don't want to even put the
We shoot our own self in the foot because, I mean, I'm just saying, that's just a show called South Park that portrays, a certain ethnicity a particular way on South Park.
Yeah.
But you see, they ain't boycott and cancel their own show, you know what I'm saying?
They had Chef up there singing, had Isaac Hayes playing Chef, singing, talking about his salty chocolate balls. Come on, man.
And they still on the air, just saying.
Still on the air. Family Guy makes fun of everybody. They still on the air.
But we killed our only animated show that was worth a damn.
And you would think, like with Family Guy, you would think religiousness would have tried to get Family Guy off the air. And the way they portray Jesus and God, bro.
Man, bump that South Park.
Yeah,
South Park.
South Park did it first.
I seen a lot of
folks. Crazy thing?
I saw a lot of folks lose their mind when they saw the devil with Saddam Hussein. They were gay. Like, the internet just caught fire.
You know what's crazy though? It's like Family Guy actually did get canceled at some point, but it ended up getting brought back.
Yep, it did.
So it's like after that, it's like it got even more out of
control.
Out of control. So it was just like that actually did die at one point, but then next thing you know, it got brought back.
They can't ignore the ratings. That's what they couldn't ignore about it. And I think purely because Boondocks was on, Cartoon Network, and it was always shown like late at night, Adult Swim, that type of thing and stuff like that. And probably the watching habits wasn't up to par with the network and stuff like that. But I guarantee if it was on I guarantee we would have put like Boondocks, if Fox would take a chance on like something like a Boondock, it'll get like mad ratings, and put it in that same cartoon block of like a Simpsons or Bob's Burgers or any of that stuff.
Yeah, speaking of the Simpsons been out since the 80s. Just recently, the Simpsons had to remove a character because of the backlash they got for Abu, the Indian Apu, same different. But they had to take him off the show. Like, he was a staple character. and they had to take him off the show. Like, we live in this time in this country where you can't make fun of nothing. People just this.
No offense to the no offense to the Koreans, but we gonna be slowly becoming Korea, and you gotta keep going the rate y'all going. Just saying, North Korea. Speak.
Yeah, I was about to say
more precise here. You're gonna have somebody telling your ass when you can smile. Just saying, you better chill out.
like real talk, man. Just take us back to the 90s.
Oh, I know. Speaking of the 90s, for those who want to check out Splat, you can really check out Splat on Verve. You can pay to have no commercial, but you can actually legit go on there and watch the old throwback Nickelodeon shows through Verve or VRV, but it's really called Verve. But yeah, they got like the full, I think 3 or 4 seasons of Rocko's Modern Life, because I've been watching it for a couple weeks now, and I love it. So
that was one of them shows I really just didn't care for.
I love Rocko because it was just downright disgusting. It was right in the same realm as Ren and Stimpy for me.
Like, that was more of the Our Real Monsters and Doug and Rugrats.
Yeah, I was Doug's number one on now. Number one fan on Doug. Definitely Rugrats too.
Because, I mean, I missed SpongeBob. The first season of SpongeBob was dope because it was like super, super gritty. Because they showed SpongeBob making a cake. He got powder he got flour everywhere. SpongeBob was like, how am I gonna clean this up? SpongeBob took his nose, vacuumed all that white flour up. But I don't understand how he was making the cake underwater, but I digress. And
you have a question of how you make campfires underwater?
That too. But
sugar.
He sucked it all up, and SpongeBob, they did a close-up. His eyes were bloodshot red. And parents lost their... Like, that was the beginning of parents. Like, parents lost their shit. And, like, they had to go back and revamp SpongeBob. Like, Ren and Stimpy got canceled because parents was losing their shit. You know what I'm saying?
Still don't know where these parents come from.
It was a gritty show to begin with, but then they came out with that adult series, and you can't really say nothing now because it's for adults.
Yeah,
you talking about Ren and Stimpy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, on Spike.
I don't know where these parents came from. All right, let's go. Last topic of the night. Who's the next Batman?
It sure don't need to be Edward, whoever is whatever.
John Hamm.
Man, look, I feel like we don't need, it's give Batman a break. Let's either do Nightwing, Batman Beyond, or something else. Like, do a Red Hood movie, because, something. Let's just give Batman a break.
I was gonna sit and say, for that whole Batman Beyond, would you think he'll be a good choice for a younger Batman?
Young Terry McGinnis.
Would he be a good Terry McGinnis?
Yeah. Would you think he'll be
I can almost, just because he's tall and slender. I mean, if he gets some pigment, then it might work.
That's what dude failed to be nobody but Scarecrow. Like, he don't need to play nobody but Scarecrow. But go sit him in the sun for a little while and put some weight on him. He might be a decent Terry McGinnis.
So here's a good question: if they did a Batman Beyond, let's say if the plan is to do a Batman Beyond using him, who would be a good director?
Don't use nobody they've been using.
I don't know who did Blade Runners, but I was thinking whoever did that should do like Batman. Just because it's futuristic and they have Blade Runner.
And I think the storyline they should follow is the Return of the Joker, the movie that they did for Batman Beyond back in 2000.
Yeah, I feel that too.
I feel like that's the storyline you should go with, and I think that'll be that storyline. That's a great storyline for a live action movie.
I think they would probably go a different route though. on, even though I agree with you on that, but I feel like they will probably go a different route just because, you know, one, you know, just to kind of get around the origin story and all that stuff of, like, you know, if it was doing an original Batman, and then also just not to use the Joker again, because, you know, of course, Joker's been used quite a bit, especially.
But like if they follow the trend, think about it. Tim Burton's 1989 Batman did ridiculous numbers because of the Joker. Christian Bale's, out of all three movies, the best one had the Joker in it.
Well, the Batman from Tim Burton did super big numbers, kind of like due to the fact that it was the first, aside from the Don West Batman, it was the first theoretical release of Batman, and people were just, you know, it one of the first, not say the first comic book movie, was one of, probably because it's Batman, one of the biggest comic book characters.
Because I would say Superman with 4 movies in.
Yeah, no, it was too. But I mean, people like Superman, of course, but, you know, at the same time, it's kind of like that thing, like, where it's kind of like, this nigga OP as fuck. But, but then, you know, it's Batman, so it's Batman. So, I mean, it's like, you know, world's greatest detective, so it's not really, you know, probably a little bit more likable.
But you know something about Batman movies?
What's up?
Batman do no detective work.
That boy do zero detective work. The only time he does detective work is when he get his butt whooped, and then he got to go, okay, I got to figure out how to, you know, disarm or defeat so and so and so. That's the only time he do detective work. He looking for he looking for zero clues most of the time in the movies.
He just showing up to fight.
Yep. Why he should be called? Like I said, I always say he's just a damn ninja with a cape on.
Where's the trigger? Where's the trigger?
Where is
it?
Hold on, I think that.
Lord, I hate a dude's voice.
Really depends on. Detective work depends on, like, where you've seen him do detective work. Like,
man, let's be real on this one. In Justice League, man, Alfred was basically freaking Cerebro at that point, because he was doing more work in the Batcave than Batman did in the entire two, 3 movies that he was in. Alfred was flying the freaking the Batwing and everything. Batman was just on the radio barking orders.
Alfred.
It's like, I ain't never seen Alfred get that. I ain't never seen Alfred get that involved in the.
Okay, you
My
got
bad, my bad. Hey, look, I wasn't trying to laugh when you said that, bro.
Oh man,
like,
okay, I gotta go look at that. We ain't gonna talk about. We gonna talk about the trailer that dropped.
It's all your fault.
We'll talk about it next week.
It's all your fault.
That is probably what Snap is laughing at right now.
Man, let's close this show, man, because I can go to bed.
All right, man. This is gonna bring issue 93 to a close. And Snap just freaking like laughing his butt off right now. But make sure you guys go over to Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Follow us, like us, all that good stuff. Ask NerdFlow Podcast. Send NerdFlow art.
I will fight you.
YouTube channel. Subscribe and join the Facebook community. And we out of here.
Good night, y'all. Good night.